What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? All right, back for round two, baby. And Bitcoin continues its struggle to break above 114K. We were above it. Now we're below it. Can we close above there? That's what we're going to be watching for today, my friends. That is what you need to want to happen. We got the double bottom getting ready to play out. Big things popping, little things. They're stopping, guys. They're stopping. Let's freaking go. All right, so Bitcoin looking good overall. Let's get into the chat a little bit, see what's going on here. 0 super chats to start the stream, so let's get into it here. Gain, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Matt Adam in the house. Hit the likes for the algo and for the greatness. That is Rob. Thank you so much, my brother. H. Barbarina, as always, in the hizzy. Brotato, tomato, it's send. Let's go. Gain. You see the Fed minutes, it's dovish and bearish, blaming the tariffs. Yeah, Powell, that's been Powell's shtick the whole time, blaming the tariffs. But overall, to summarize, the FOMC today was slightly bearish. Not like super bearish, just slightly bearish. I'd say 60-40 bearish. As markets anticipated signals on rate cuts, but the minutes suggested caution due to inflation concerns and a lack of strong indication of immediate rate cuts. But that's been Powell's shtick the whole time. He never seems to want to show his hand on whether he's going to cut rates or not. He's always just kind of neutral, blames Trump and the tariffs, and then says we're gonna be data dependent and we'll see what happens later, right? So, I mean, man, this guy's really getting on my last nerve with the rate cut situation. Matthew, first super chat, super sticker of the day, or of the stream anyway. Thank you so much, brother. Super chats have been very, very sparse lately, so much appreciated, brother. You're always here backing me up. You always got my back. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, so slightly bearish FOMC. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. No surprise there. We were expecting that. It didn't really cause much of a shift to the negative in the markets, though, so that's good, right? Mary, we will survive. Hell yeah, we will. Hell yeah. This Friday, D-Day, I'm worried. Hey, you have every reason to be. But here's the thing. We now have a bit of an idea, now that the minutes are out, we have a little bit of an idea of what Powell's going to be like on Friday. And that's most likely going to be similar to the minutes today, 60-40 towards the bearish side. I don't think he will allude to any kind of a rate cut in September. I don't think he'll hint at one at all. I think it'll be kind of he'll try to remain as neutral as possible. I mean, we watched it in one of the Squawk Box videos this morning. The Fed is literally trying to not allow markets to pump because they fear if markets pump, then inflation will rise, right? So they're literally trying to hold markets down right now, right? So we'll see what happens with that. That's not cool, man. Ty, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Guys, make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe on the way in. We got 155 people watching. We have 45 likes. Let's get it up, guys. Let's get to 100 likes on the stream. FOMC Minutes was released at 1 p.m. Central. Was watching Tom Crown. Tom Crown's good people. I like Tom Crown. He used Grok to summarize them. Cool. Good to see you, Funky. Good to see you. Jake the Snake, Roberto the Man, Ramona is that woman. Exactly. And I am the king of Ohio. All is well. Absolutely. What else we got? Funky XCN, pump, dump. I think it's alive. We got a pulse, baby. There you go. Exactly. Ben, thanks for all you do. No problem. Crypto JPEG in the house. Good afternoon, Rob. No stupid questions this stream, I promise. Nice. William, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Spuds in the house. Ohowski, what's going on, Ohouse? Scooped up 1K in Swift thanks to the Patreon. Hey, congratulations on that, brother. A guy, I'm ready for round 2. Crypto J505 in the house. What's going on? No likes equals no bull run. It's the Geneva Convention, guys. If you do not hit the like button, you are putting the altcoin season at risk. It's scientifically proven, okay? So it's not me. It's science telling you that. Candyman, always supporting the channel too, actually, Candyman. Says, my wife told me She'll slam my head on the keyboard if I don't get off the computer. I'm not too worried. I think she's. That's the face roll on the keyboard. Eh? That was a good one. I like that one, brother. I like that one. What else do we have? Silver's going to be breaking that $40 mark soon. Silver, let's go have a look at silver. Let's have a look and see for ourselves. Got to get me some more maples, baby. Got to give me some more maples. I love my silver. All right. Let's have a looky-loo at silver. Silver. Looks kind of like, honestly, kind of looks like it's trying to put in a head and shoulders pattern, man. Might not be great for silver. Might not be great. Right? You kind of look like you're trying to put in head and shoulders pattern here and crap to the downside. You might come back down as low as, I mean, you've got a significant level. I mean, you've got a level there, but you're probably going to lose that right around $35.87. Obviously, your next level right about there, $34.39. You got some significant levels, definitely, but you've got a lot of support levels here for silver. But like I said, I wouldn't be shocked at all. All these levels are significant. We've had support and resistance at all these levels. Yeah, liquidity. You've got a big liquidity window right here. Right? You got a big liquidity window right here that I wouldn't be shocked to see silver come back down into, honestly. Right between $33.56 and $32.95. There's a big jumble there, so don't be shocked at that. But I don't know, silver looks like it actually could be heading to the downside here, man. What about gold? Dude, gold, look at that. Look at that, just sideways. You know what this kind of looks like on gold, eh? I mean, you've just got this accumulation zone here, right? This is actually kind of bearish, right? It's a little bearish here. If you were to go down to here like this, yeah, we've got a bearish structure set up here on gold as well, man. These generally break to the downside, my friends, right? You're probably coming back down on gold as well. Gold and silver. Now, that's not bearish for crypto, guys. That's actually could be very, very good for crypto as we start to see money flow back out of gold and silver and into risk on assets, right? So it's actually pretty good. I could see you come back down and retest your 50, your 200 day here, right? Your moving average. I could see that happen. But yeah, looks like gold and silver are going to make a move down, to be honest with you, man. Which honestly, House, I hope happens, because if it does, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy some maples, brother. I'm going to buy some maples. John, blessings, my friend. Back home, Rob, from fishing. Nice. Sault Ste. Marie. Awesome. I've been to the Sault many, many times, my friend. Smash the likes for the Robinator. There you go. Carlos, what's up, man? Powell will help pump the markets. No, he will not. He will be neutral, and neutral is fine. Nothing wrong with him being neutral. I'll take neutral over bearish. There she is, Gamma Goddess in the house. Can't DCA till next week. Holding diamond hands till then. We pre-rich. Let's get this money. Yes, you're not broke. You're pre-rich. Happy hump day, crypto fam. Cryptic Jared in the house. Gav, a wise man once said, everyone should have some chain link. I'm glad I listened to you, Rob. Hey, exactly. See, exactly. People listen. People listen. I always say, guys, I've been saying for years, any portfolio should have Chainlink as a staple in their portfolio. Not financial advice, but you should have listened, right? Ditto, what's going on? First Pokemon of the day. Good day, sir. Enjoying the new schedule. Can make both lives now. There you go. That's what I like to see. Plum Nuts. Bull Run Virgin to the largest bag Zebek. An API 3. Saw my first green-headed yogurt slinger yesterday morning. So excited for Zebek to blow. Absolutely, man. You got some good projects there as a newbie. I'll tell you that much. Don't make promises you can't keep. Brandon, I'm sorry for aggravating you the other day. I didn't know you were so sensitive. Talking about me? Talking about me? Did you catch me while I was cranky or something? Cody says, smash the like button. Shannon, what's up, everyone? Thanks for all you do. Rob, hey, no problem, no problem. Jake the Snake says, Cody Bukla has entered the chat. House Hippo incoming. Do we need a House Hippo video? If you guys behave yourselves, we'll see a House Hippo video later, maybe. Me and my friends are going to unsubscribe to your channel now. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. What's up, Jake? Received my Zebek airdrop today. Thanks, Rob. Hey, absolutely, man. What else can I do except help you make money, right? So you're telling me there's a chance. Lloyd Christmas. Absolutely. Love me some cheap silver. Strawberry Dragon. Can't believe we are almost at the end of August. I know, right? This whole year is just flying by. Jasmine JP. Any news on Swift? Not much. Not much of an update on Swift. I have been doing a lot of shorts on them, though, just covering the chart action and stuff. So, yeah. Crypto Perpetrator, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Rob, man, how are you? Zebek, Nadix, Miria, Gary to the moon. Let's get it. Cookie Naps and DCA keeps the FUD away. There you go, man. AF. Hey, brother, good to see you talking, man. Thanks for bringing the information, even though you are sick. Looking forward to your talk to you today on our coaching call. Absolutely. There you go, brother. There you go. Yeah, just so you guys know, the coaching call will take place after this live stream is over on the Patreon. So you think of no rate cuts at all this year? Alt season is still on? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Jake the Snake, Rob, you my boy. There you go, man. There you go. You're my boy. You're my boy. How about that? Any news on Wormhole? I'd have to look into it. I haven't seen any new updates on Wormhole. So, not that I know of. All right, let's get into the news a little bit, guys. We are caught up in the chat. So let's cover the news, shall we? All right. Danny says, I'm still here, Rob. There you go. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. All right. Quick shout out to the channel sponsor, as always, guys. Decent biometric wallet. Not your keys, not your coins. Keep your crypto safe, guys. Keep it off exchanges. Simply use our link in the description. Get yourself a 2-for-1 deal on the biometric wallet or check out the card wallet today, guys. Again, you can stake, take profits, gain APY, and even swap on your Decent wallets. Let's go have a look at the bubbles. Check this out, guys. We're seeing green across the board. We got some red, but mostly green. You love to see that. XDBs, melting faces. LCX, crushing it. Toshi's up. I did a short on Toshi today, guys. Just checking out the price action there. Zora is recovering. Triple V. Aerodrome pumping again. Everything is looking good, guys. Everything is looking A-okay. All right, what else do we have? Cliff, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Shout out to you. Thank you. Cody, Rob, what are your thoughts on platinum? I usually just dabble in gold and silver, to be honest with you. David, Rob, I'm late, but I saw you draw a pennant of gold. Thought those were bullish. Not if you've got your flat structure and then your range down below. I do a lot of the charting patterns over on the Patreon, man. So definitely check out the library over there, and you'll see some structure. I actually have a technical analysis training video coming out today over on the Patreon. We're going to be going over fibs. So I'm still planting trees and listening to Rob. There you go. Patiently waiting for the big run. Thanks for everything. Hey, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Senor. Senator Lummis just confirmed Bitcoin crypto Marriott structure bill will pass this year.
We go back to work in the Senate on September 3rd. We are working market structure with the goal of having it out of the Senate Banking Committee by the end of September. And then the Ag Committee, the Senate Ag Committee, hopefully will work their part of it, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission part of market structure, through the month of October. And we will have market structure to the president's desk before the end of the year. I hope it's before Thanksgiving. So that's our goal. So we will have market structure done this year. And
we will have market structure done this year. You'll love to hear that, guys. Absolutely super fantastic. All right, what else do we have? Gamecast, hey Rob, I know this is crazy question, but do exchanges protect stable coins if they get scammed? Just asking. No. If you're holding a stable, like, I don't understand your question. Are you asking if the stable coin, like Tether, gets scammed or hacked or something? No, the exchange is a separate entity. They don't protect you from that. LCX could pounce up to 20 real soon. There you go, Cody. Thanks, Rob. No problem, brother. Big Body, where you been, brother? Holy smokes, I haven't seen you in a while. Good morning, brother. And fam, back from vacation. There you go. I'm glad you're back safe, brother. I'm glad you're back safe and sound, man. All right, the Coinbase app ranking among all apps, we're sitting at 304, down from yesterday's 299, and we're even on the day for finance apps at 24. So retail is still not pouring into the space. We know that. Let's get into some of these articles, guys. Let's see what's going on out there. Fed influences Bitcoin with surprising crypto support. Bitcoin current stagnation at 113,400 is largely influenced by the Federal Open Market Committee, the FOMC minutes, which have dampened enthusiasm for risk among investors. Despite this, the Federal Reserve has shown unexpected backing for cryptocurrencies, aligning with earlier statements. Notably, two officials who favor lowering interest rates express similar support, which some interpret as maneuvers to appeal to President Trump. In a recent address, federal official Christopher Waller acknowledged significant transformations within the payment sector. Embracing cryptocurrencies previously, another Fed member, Bowman, delivered a speech titled Embracing Innovation, focusing on the profound shifts in tokenization, cryptocurrency regulations, and payment systems. Bowman noted her amazement at the scale of change unfolding. She described the evolving payment landscape as a technology-driven revolution, powered by advances in computing, data processing, and distributed networks. Key innovations include round-the-clock instant payments, ZBEC, intuitive digital wallets, mobile payment apps, and stablecoins. This transformation brings both anticipation and skepticism. Concerning stablecoins, Waller highlighted their advantages, noting how they could expand their appeal as the market matures. Features such as 24/7 access and quick transfers make stablecoin particularly attractive in inflation-prone regions or areas with limited banking services. Stablecoins could enhance the US dollar's global role. Back in February, Waller recognized the growing stablecoin sector, but called for regulatory clarity and coherence in the US. The introduction of the Genius Act marked a significant legislative milestone for crypto assets and payment stablecoins. What could Fed Operation 2.0 entail? There is a buzz around the potential for Fed Operation 2.0 as Trump's policies accelerate. Although Trump has sought to sway monetary policy through potential legal actions against Powell, interest rate reductions remain unachieved. Following Kugler's resignation, possible policy shifts seem more plausible with Marion's appointment. Still, there aren't enough votes for moving forward. For Trump, for Trump to assert greater influence, another Fed departure may be required. Meanwhile, an investigation into Fed Chair Cook's Massachusetts properties led pollute to the U.S. Federal House of Finance agency to reflect skeptic. Apparently, she's under investigation for fraud in housing or something like that. Developments at the Federal Reserve suggest a period of both opportunity and uncertainty for the cryptocurrency market. Observers are keenly watching these dynamics unfold, mindful to the intricate dance between policy shifts. So we'll see what happens. But the Fed, some of the committee members over at the Fed are swinging towards rate cuts and pro-crypto outlooks. Metal Detecting England, good evening all. Still got my fingers crossed for a 5-cent Jasmine. It's only a matter of when, not a matter of if, my friend. Cody says smashing the like brings you luck. Absolutely. 219 people watching, 89 likes, guys. We got to get above 100 likes. Let's get it. Let's do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. All right. What else is on the table here? Let's see. Now, this is an interesting little ditty. Kraken's $1.5 billion acquisition of NinjaTrader confirmed. Kraken's recent $1.5 billion acquisition of NinjaTrader marks a significant step towards integrating traditional finance with cryptocurrency trading, confirmed by official sources as of August 20th, 2025. The acquisition enables expanded futures and derivatives offerings for Kraken, enhancing its market position without any confirmed no-code trading integration involving capitalized.ai. Kraken's $1.5 billion acquisition of NinjaTrader has been confirmed, contrary to rumors about acquiring that capitalized.ai. The deal, finalized on May 1st, 2025, aims to integrate institutional-grade trading platforms. NinjaTrader, now under Kraken's umbrella, we'll call it, is significant for linking traditional finance and cryptocurrencies. Arjun, Kraken's co-CEO, highlighted the deal's importance in bridging financial ecosystems, offering expanded opportunities for asset trading. The acquisition is poised to enhance Kraken's U.S. regulated futures and derivatives markets footprint. This move could substantially impact Bitcoin and Ethereum liquidity, expanding their futures exposure on Kraken's platform. Bringing NinjaTrader's CFTC registered FMC status under Kraken's umbrella strengthens its regulatory engagement, setting a precedent within the U.S. crypto market. This adds a noteworthy dimension to Kraken's portfolio. No new developments confirmed concerning the capitalized.ai or no-code trading integration. All available data pertains to exclusivity of NinjaTrader. So, Kraken making moves which could help boost liquidity in the U.S. for Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. Very, very bullish, guys. Very, very bullish. Okay, we gotta pivot over to Squawk Box here for un momento, por favor. What do we have? Target merchandising magic. We've been following this for the last 3 days, Target, and what they are doing. Let's get into it here, guys.
Brian Cornell will be leaving the CEO position after leading the retail giant for the last 11 years. The company's current COO is going to be taking on that top job. That stock down by about 9.6% this morning. The company also announcing earnings this morning that were a little better than had been expected. But joining us right now to talk about all of it is former PVH chairman and CEO Manny Chirico. He's now LNK partner and BCI Brands chairman. And Manny, you've been in this business for a long time. What do you think about the stock reaction this morning to this news?
Well, I think the stock is reacting less to the earnings, which were, I'll use the word non-event. They delivered what they said, probably did a little bit better. But I think the focus is on the CEO succession plan. I think, when Target is successful, I think they lead with product design and innovation. And going with a very traditional CEO succession plan, Brian staying on as executive chair, bringing in the former CFO, COO to run the business, who's really not a merchant. I think the market was probably looking for something a little bit more bold that would take them more, more with a merchant prince kind of CEO coming in, or at least with more support under that. So I think that's the reaction. It's unfortunate because I think if you really dig into the numbers, there's some positives going on at Target. I think the inventory looks like it's back under some level of control, better position than it's been. But I think the challenge really is, although the results were slightly better than planned, they're more of a continuation of what we've been seeing. And with the second half, where I think you're going to see more margin pressure, I think the market is really questioning whether they can deliver anywhere near the midpoint, the top end of their guidance. And I think they're pricing the company at the low end or below what their guidance is right now.
Okay, so the company did come out today and reaffirm its guidance for the back half, but you're saying investors don't have faith in that?
I think so. I mean, if you look, the stock is down $10. It seems to be under pressure. If you look at the relative multiple where they've historically traded the last few years, I think it's more guidance to, I think what you're going to see consensus is more around the $7 number than you're going to see around the $9 number. They gave a pretty wide range of $7 to $9. And anytime you give that broader range, it kind of signals to the market that you're really not sure what's going to happen in the next 6 months, which is unfair, because I don't know that anybody knows what's going to happen in the next 6 months, given the tariff confusion that's going to be going on.
Hey, Manny, we're looking at a stock chart going back to the middle of 2020, so I guess about 5 years here. That stock took off during the pandemic, was really one of the outperformers. First of all, they were one of the ones that were allowed to stay open, but then Brian Cornell also kind of innovated to make sure that they could have delivery come out to your car, delivery to your house first day. What's happened since then?
Listen, I think their value, a couple of things. Their value message is significantly less than a number of their main competitors. And by their main competitors, I think we're really talking about obviously Walmart and Amazon. And I think that's up. And I think when you look at the product offering, it's gotten very basic. Target has been historically a private label house. I'd say 75 to 80% of the product offering is private label, and that requires a great deal of merchandising magic. And that magic over the last 3 or 4 years has just not been there. So it's been a much more bland offering. When they hit their problems, that they were missing sales fairly significantly against where they were guiding the street when they came off of that high point, the stores were loaded with inventory. Store presentations really suffered. And it was really a major problem. The company indicated itself that they were really having problems moving through goods. And I think they lost a bit of their way. And I think merchandising is going to be key going forward. And I think the market is questioning whether the internal candidate with Brian staying on as executive chair, is that a bold enough move going forward?
Let's talk about some of their brands they do have, because you're right, private label has been the big deal for them. And when they hit it right, stock does respond and reflect, as do consumers. They've got Heart and Hand, which is Magnolia for their, the the Magnolia brand for their home goods. They've got Disney that they've used in some of these, along with Marvel for some of the kids' home brands. They've got Cat and Jack, which are their kids' brands, which are pretty good. Where are they missing? And I will point out Ulta, that Ulta partnership is about to fall apart next year.
I'm talking about merchant princes, and the last thing in the world I am is a merchant prince. But when you go in there, if you think back 5 years plus at Target, there was always the exciting new product that came in. It was something that really was a market change. They had, in the past, there was tremendous amount of collaboration with designers where they would have capsule collections for 4 to 6 months, which would hit the store, and they were like magic. They would sell out immediately. They need some more of that magic. I'm not saying any one of those things is the solution, but what I am saying is the excitement that was created by that, and there was a customer base at Target, which makes it appealing as a retail customer, from a wholesaler or from a brand, is it tends to be a younger consumer than what you see at a Walmart. So there was a real benefit to have your brands presented there. I think if I was being critical, I would say is they continue to look at value and margin, and kind of, really the product mix going forward got very basic, and the level of excitement in the store really was pulled back. They need to refine.
So you're saying they can't out Walmart by trying to compete
value
with them. They have to differentiate.
That's a great way to say it, Becky. I think that's right. What they really did better than a Walmart or whatever is they created merchandising magic. They created excitement in the store. People wanted to go in to see what the new product was, what they were doing that was different. You remember the old way? Nobody called the company Target. It was Target. There was that real feel when Brian first came into the company that they brought it back. Through the pandemic, and the pandemic, everything got very basic with what was going on for that year period, and everybody was chasing goods from a supply chain point of view. I think they got caught up into it. They got over inventoried, and moving through goods became a challenge, and the store just lost a lot of its excitement.
So market's not happy with the new designation of the new CEO coming in. And Target needs some innovation, man. They need to become cool again. They need to be the cool kid again. They need to incentivize people to want to come into their stores. I don't think they're going to succeed, guys. I think Target is on the way up the VHS tape. Paul, good to see you, buddy. Kizza, what's going on, my dude? Do you think a lot of liquidity is moving from crypto markets to these treasury stocks? No, I don't. A lot of the money going into these treasury stocks and stuff are people who were never invested in crypto before, but wanted exposure without the risk and without the responsibility of custody and things like that, right? So no. Just got the likes to 100 on YouTube. What's my price? High five. Fist bump. Latino hustler. I'm tired, boss. You're doing okay, brother. You're doing okay. JPEG, silver about to come down. I might have finally made a good move. Sold some silver near the top to get more crypto. The plan to buy, yes, hey, and then you can get another entry point on silver when it comes back down to the entry points that I had outlined for you earlier. Bitcoin dominance declines as altcoins gain traction. Bitcoin dominance in the cryptocurrency market has decreased from 65% in May to 59% this month, according to Coinbase Institutional, fueling significant interest in altcoins globally. This shift signals potential for altcoin growth. Though Bitcoin maintains market leadership, influencing liquidity and investor strategies, Bitcoin's market dominance has seen a reduction, dropping from 65% in May 2025 to approximately 59% this month. The movement is considered an indication of an early capital rotation towards altcoins, as noted by Coinbase Institutional. Coinbase Institutional remarked that this capital shift reveals an increased engagement in the altcoin market. Analyst Michael Vandepop and Ito Tusuma have expressed optimism, leveraging chart patterns to suggest an emerging altcoin strength. The declining dominance of Bitcoin translates into significant opportunities for altcoins, with the market capitalization of altcoins increasing by 50% to reach $1.4 trillion since early July. Key factors at play include a shift in liquidity driven by macroeconomic changes and regulatory improvements, particularly affecting Ethereum-based assets, and incentivizing institutional inflows into stablecoins and decentralized finance protocols, or DeFi. Recent regulatory clarity, especially from the SEC, has positively affected the altcoin performance, enabling market adjustments and encouraging investor confidence. According to historical data, when Bitcoin's dominance declines below certain thresholds, there is typically an increase in altcoin performance, particularly in governance and layer 1 tokens. This aligns with technical signals and market analysis suggesting the potential growth phase for altcoins. Let's go have a look at Bitcoin dominance this afternoon. I think we looked at it this morning, but let's pull it up on the chart. So Bitcoin dominance has in fact made another leg down today, as you can see. If we zoom in, we have dropped significantly back down below support, and we are holding support for the second time right here. We are holding support at 59.42%. We need a collapse on this, guys. We need a collapse on this, right? So that's where we're holding. We need to drop down. We'll watch it. We'll watch it. Miller Mountain, you the man, future. Hey, thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Okay, so Bitcoin dominance working its way down. And what else do we have here? Ethereum ETF record. Ethereum ETFs record 422 million outflow as BlackRock and Fidelity liquidate holdings. Ethereum ETFs experienced their second largest single-day outflows since the launch on August 19th. As major institutional investors liquidate $422 million worth of holdings, the massive sell-off marked a third consecutive day of negative performance for Ethereum ETFs and contributed to Ethereum's 10.29% decline from recent highs. Fidelity recorded the largest single-day outflows at 156 million, according to Soso Value data. Grayscale followed with 122 million in withdrawals, while Bitwise rounded out the top three with 40 million in outflows. BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, and Invesco saw more modest outflows, ranging between 3 million and 6 million each. The coordinated selling pressure represents a stark reversal from the previous week's record inflows. Kind of sounds like maybe some big people out there, some big whales, maybe they put in some shorts on Ethereum and then crashed the price of it. Interesting, right? Interesting. On-chain data from Arkham Intelligence reveals that BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale collectively unloaded approximately $160 million worth of Ethereum tokens. No major ETF issuer reported net inflows during this session, highlighting the breadth of institutional retreat. The selling spree has effectively erased nearly a month of steady accumulation patterns. Institutional sentiment appears to be cooling as Ethereum struggles to maintain momentum towards retesting its all-time high of $4,878. We will actually go look at the Ethereum chart after I'm done this piece. Ethereum currently trading at $4,211, consolidating around just above the 20-day exponential moving average, near $4,135. This level has emerged as a crucial short-term support follow the token's decline from the month's peak around 4,750. The relative strength index has dropped to 54 from overbought territory earlier this month, signaling diminishing buying pressure. Despite short-term weakness, longer-term technical indicators remain constructive with the 50, 100, and 200-day exponential moving averages still trending upwards. Market analysts suggest Ethereum's recent cooldown has reset sentiment to neutral territory, neither overheated nor oversold. A successful hold above 4,135 support zone could trigger renewed upside momentum towards $4,500 to $4,700 range. Conversely, the breakdown below current levels could prompt deeper corrections towards the 50-day exponential moving average around 3,690. Technical chartists are monitoring the falling channel, which I will show you on the chart in a moment. Exchange traded funds represent investment vehicles. We know what ETFs are. We don't need that lesson. So the market outlook remains mixed. The recent institutional retreat marks a significant shift from a bullish sentiment that characterized early August trading sessions. However, broader market fundamentals for Ethereum remain intact with continued development activity and network upgrades. Short-term price action will likely depend on Ethereum's ability to hold above crucial support levels and institutional appetite for re-entry. Additional outflows could intensify selling pressure, as we know. So let's go look at the Ethereum chart for ourselves. Right. First, well, we might as well look at the ZBEC chart since it's up right now anyways, right? ZBEC fighting resistance right now on the daily time frame. Perfect at 2047. Not bad, guys. Not too bad. Okay, let's go over to Ethereum. So daily time frame, guys, Ethereum still inside this bull flag, this falling channel, looking bullish, rejecting off resistance at 43.32. What we need to hold, guys, is we need to hold this level right here at 4,100 and about $7. Okay, that's what you need to be watching for. But right now we are in a bullish structure on the daily, on the 8-hour. Everything looks good. As you see, we rejected off the top. I said earlier today, though, this morning, that I could see us rejecting off of here, coming back down, retesting $4,223 support before maybe having the breakout in a day or two. So something to pay attention to there, my friends. And what else were we going to do? Oh, yes. That's right. We got Fridge. Be patient. The altcoin bull run is right around the corner. You will be rewarded for your patience. Absolutely. Sunshine, what's going on? I'm still a newbie and have been investing small amounts in assorted cryptos. As I hope is alt season. No, alt season is not a bust. It will come. You got to be patient, man. I would suggest getting over to the Patreon, Sunshine, if you want. If you're new to crypto and you need help, join myself and thousands of other members over on the Patreon. We're there to help you, man. Andrew, going to start a crypto GoFundMe page. Nice. All right, so all of that being said, guys, you guys did behave yourselves. So as promised, House Hippo Pump.
It's nighttime in a kitchen just like yours. All is quiet. Or is it? The North American house hippo is found throughout Canada and the eastern United States. House hippos are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but they will defend their territory if provoked. They come out at night to search for food, water, and materials for their nests. The favorite foods of the house hippo are chips, raisins, and the crumbs from peanut butter on toast. They build their nests in bedroom closets, using lost mittens, dryer lint, and bits of string. The nests have to be very soft and warm. House hippos sleep about 16 hours a day.
That looked really real, but you knew it couldn't be true, didn't you?
House Hippo Pump in effect, guys. Always important to do your research. Descent is probably happy they sent out the Zebek airdrop today and not after it pumped harder. Yeah, no kidding, eh? No kidding. Absolutely fantastic, guys. All right, so Ethereum looks good. Zebek looks good. Bitcoin needs to close above 114K. These are the things we will be watching for today. I have a coaching call I have to get to over on the Patreon, guys. So make sure you guys get over there. The link is in the chat. What do we got? Canadian hippos so small. The ones in Texas are huge. Wendy, good to see you. Good to see you. Made it in from Australia in the house, down under. Absolutely. All right, guys, I got some coaching calls to get to. Get over to the Patreon, join, get your coaching call booked in. Guys, the link is in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. I just dropped a gem over there yesterday as well, small cap gem. And you can also join our swing trade channel over there if you want to get into some swings, beefing up your portfolio that way. Check it out. All that and more, guys. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.